Let's talk about how to create metaphor Facebook ad images. And what do I mean by that? Well, I was writing an ad the other day, and I came across an image, and I thought that would make an awesome metaphor for a particular ad. So how can you apply this for your business? Well, the first thing to remember is that metaphors, they cut through. They get a message across very, very quickly. For example, I could say it's going to be painful to go through, it's going to be painful to start a business. Or I could say starting a business is like stepping on a nail. If I wanted to get across that, that message, or it's going to be painful to change CRMs, or changing CRMs is like stepping on a nail. And one you sort of go, yeah, you get it logically. Another one, you feel it. You feel it emotionally, because when you think of stepping on a nail, that is very quickly to get that emotional impulse, so to speak. So when you're doing Facebook ads, imagine if rather than saying something like, let's say you were doing political advertising, just because that's coming to mind, rather than saying, if Labor gets in, it's going to be painful and causing all these problems, put a photo of a nail. And don't send me any political things getting angry about that I mentioned Labor and all that, because that is just an example. It's not political views, just for the record. So you've got that example, or let's say you're in accounting and you're in taxation, and you could say something like, is doing your taxes feel like stepping on a nail? Get our help. Get our help today. So you've got you can, for that same thing of pain, you could have a boxing as a metaphor. Does tax time feel like you're being punched in the face every time that you do it? You could have someone looking like super fearful and super worried and all of that sort of thing. So in massive fear. Or you could have a brick landing on your foot. So go to your stock images, whichever stock images that you platform that you use, whether it's iStock Photo or Getty Images or Big Stock Photo, or whether you're using the Facebook platform itself, which is quite good to include your images. Go in there and just start looking up these things. So if you want to get the word pain across, then do that and use a metaphor for that. And I think you'll find that you just get that much cut through, that much engagement, and that much of a wincing influence from your audience. So, and pain is just one example that I've got here. Maybe it's love that you're tapping into, or maybe it's hurt, or maybe it's fear, or whatever it is. Like, let's say it's fear. You could imagine, you could have an image of a great white shark as an example, or a lion, or a tiger, or a snake, to get that message across. So again, you got to test it. It may work for you, it may not work for you. All of this is a testing ground, but just keep that in mind as a little tool in your toolbox when you're creating Facebook ads. Thanks for tuning in today. If you've got any questions about what I've shared, please leave it below. And if you'd like me to share anything else, please let me know in the comments box below.